Welcome back to another video. Thank you guys for checking it out today because you know what time it is. It is a Temu time. I can never get enough of Temu, so we're back again with some more goodies. I got a bag full of stuff I want to go through and talk to you about. So yeah, let's don't dilly-dally. Let's jump right on into the video. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with me, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and if you're new, hello, and don't forget to click that subscribe bell when the video ends because it does help my channel. And we do have some fun here, at least I think so. I've been doing some Temu hauls for a couple of years, and you can always find something and at pretty good prices as well. Okay, with all that said, let's jump into it. Now, this is a 3-part sponsorship because I ordered something with a sponsor, but I wanted to mix and match it. The next 2 coming are going to be focused more on Halloween, Falloween, you know, autumn, whatever you want to call it if you're not too much into Halloween. But this one here does have some sponsorship items. I'll try to remember which ones they are. But yes, guys, Temu will give me some credits and I'll go jump on the bandwagon and go find things that I'm on the fence about. And I want to see how they look before I pay my hard-earned money, right? So yes, I really enjoy being a Temu affiliate. It really has helped me find stuff to show you, you know, in a better way where I'm not exactly having to go in there and hunt because we all know we want to get some good stuff, right? So let me stop talking and get into it. I have a couple of bags. I have a small bag and then I have a bigger bag because they came in 2 separate packages here. But let's start off. I want to start off with this right here. So I have no idea how this is going to work. I just wanted to see if it was worth the money. And of course, I will put my affiliate links in here so the prices may be different. But you know, guys, what I always tell you to do is definitely put things in your cart. Pay attention to emails. If you get text messages, you know, all those spinning wheels, all that stuff is going to help you in the long run, money-wise. We know that. You're a smart camper, right? You know what you're doing. You're a smart shopper. Okay, so this right here is a little stamp. Of course, it's got Kitty Street on it. And I am going to just stamp it on a random thing. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to stamp it on the back of these instructions. Why do we have instructions? I hope this is already inked. And of course, again, no fancy writing. You couldn't really pick. It just is basic. The reason why I wanted this is because coming up towards, you know, my birthday, Halloween, birthday, Christmas, I'm going to probably be doing the Christmas card exchange and things like that. And I was just thinking, you know, I'm still going to handwrite a lot of stuff, but on the fly, because I was really overwhelmed last year, I'm not even going to lie. I really loved the snail mail Christmas cards and the birthday cards. It made my whole year. But when I had 30 to put out at one time, it was really hard and I could find myself getting really, you know, sloppy with my signature. And I'm not actually saying I'm going to use this because we're about to see if it even works. But I don't even know. I have no ink. I haven't used one of these kind of stamps in forever, but let's just try it and see. I wish it had like a little, you know, a different font to it, but it does do its job. Now, one thing I always like to do is I like to put my hand over it to see if it's going to smear, and it's not smearing. Matter of fact, it's stuck right on there real quick. And yeah, oh my gosh, Becky, I love things that are personalized. Don't sleep on it. If you have not seen the video that I just did about the personalized items with the pillow with my face on it, the one with my grandson when he's like a little prince. Yeah, everybody that sees that picture, they're like, why did you have him up looking like a grown man in a prince suit? And I'm like, I just love it. Or a king. I guess it was a king suit or get up. And I said, I love it. It was only a few bucks. I could not resist. So I'm on with this one. Now I will go in now that I know that these are, you know, pretty decent. The price that I got this on the affiliate was $2.82. So I'm going to try to find some that has different fonts, maybe even one that's a cursive font. We'll see. And if they're, you know, less than $5, I might get me a couple of them just to help out a girl, right? To help out a girl. I got it in the little cute pink one. They come in different colors. but I really like that. And I'm excited about this one because it will, go for a lot of different things. If I do postcards or whatever, I can just stamp it on there. I'm just going to say it. I never in a million years thought that I would be having my name stamped on anything and sending it out to anybody for any reason at all. So again, I'm humbled, and I have partially Temu to thank for that. So thank you, Temu, and thank you. You, and you. All of you guys out there who support me. I cannot do it without you. I cannot. And I love each and every one of you. You're all special. Okay. All right. Let me get into this. I did not wear any jewelry because I do have some jewelry here that I did repurchase. But I went up to a size 9 in them because I love these rings. One of them, I actually wore so much it started to tarnish. I mean, I think I bought it like a year and a half ago. And I mean, I was hard on that. I mean, I would, sometimes be cleaning my windows, Windex all over my hands because I'm just terrible about using gloves and stuff when I clean. And I was replacing it, and it's this one right here, and I call it my Bella ring. And I'm not going to tell you what the Bella stands for. Put in the comments if you know what I'm talking about when I say my Bella ring, even though this isn't really like that one, but it kind of looks like one. And I wanted to go up a little bit because right now I am retaining a lot of water. I'm on some medications. I haven't really been talking to you about what's been going on, but we'll get there one day in the future. But I have a nice one that's hardly ever worn that's a size 8, but the one that's tarnished is a size 9. And I was going to see if I had it in my little ring stand here with my little golden Harry Potter. I do keep some rings. Oh, I do have it here. Okay, let me show you what I'm talking about so you can see why I replaced this. Now, I don't mind replacing a ring here and there, and I know you can put, nail polish and whatever. But can you guys see how it's kind of tainted right there? This is also a size 9. Now, I did buy this in a size 8, but the 8 is too small right now. But I'm going to get in the 8 at some point, and I know I'm going to, use it, one day in the future. But I love this ring. And when I say I wear this one, this is probably my go-to ring for almost every weekend when I go out somewhere. I'm telling you, it literally just bling blings. I get so many compliments on it. And, I loved it. And I don't know, I just figured I would just spend a couple of dollars and get another one because of that. But again, this took a while. This took a while to get like this. And I mean, and I'm telling you, it went through the ringer. Now, the new one that I got for the size 9 was $1.76. I used to pay money for these kind of rings, these custom rings at other places. And I'm talking about 15, 20 bucks for a ring, and they would turn so quick. But, Temu has got us on our jewelry, right? And I'm starting to get back into looking at jewelry because I went through a bunch of it. And I was like, I'm just not feeling it right now. And I'm going through, and I think I'm going to get rid of half of it. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do at this point. But yeah. The jewelry is coming down, and I don't, again, mind paying money for jewelry. It just has to be something that I love. If I can get it for a couple dollars and love it, that's fine. But if I see something that's $20 or $30, which I have not, but if I did and I feel like it might be a better quality ring, maybe one day in the future, we will see. You never know. There's an endless Temu out there that I can shop and scroll for hours and hours and hours because I was up late in the wee hours of the morning last night. Woo, was I shopping. And I'm telling you, that Temu Fest, I think it's called Temu Fest, that's going on right now. You guys got to check that out. And if you haven't ordered anything on Temu, let me go ahead and tell you, I have a code. You can get 30% off. If you deleted your app, your Temu app, because you were fed up with all the stuff going on with the increased taxes, the price decreases, the all those import fees, those kind of things, and you now see it's kind of coming back to some normalness, use my code because you can actually use it as well when you reload up your app again. I couldn't believe that when I saw that. 30% is 30%. And my code, I'll put it up here. It's FAV22452. That's FAV22452. I do get a little kickback on it. I don't know how. I guess they just, send me some stuff here and there. I don't make a lot, but anything's better than nothing. And I take that money and I put it back into my videos, and I try to, buy some quality stuff with what I have. So I'm kind of able to keep doing this because, guys, buying all the time, you've got to get some kind of revenue coming in to do this, right? I'm just saying. But I do appreciate you watching, and just by watching and subscribing and, you know, sharing, comment, liking, those things help me as well. I also have a membership channel. I don't know if you guys even, you know, looked at that or not, but I do have a membership channel. One is $2.99. It's a basic bestie. And then I have a little bit of a elevated one, which you get a little bit more things. That is Bestie 2.0. And for all of you guys out there that are my members, mwah, 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 mwah. And for all you who are not, mwah, mwah, mwah to you too, because I get it. We only can do what we can do. And I have to put it out there because if you can do and you can help, it's awesome. Even if you signed up for a month and had to, you know, back out, or if you signed up for 6 months and you backed out, it's not going to hurt my feelings. All right. Now that the info commercial is over, let's talk about this stunning ring right here. I have the same ring in a size 8. And guys, I love purple. Purple is like my fave color of most everything. And I wanted to wear that ring so much, and I couldn't get it would get like to right about here. I mean, I could push it down, but it was like too tight. So I reordered it, and it just is so pretty. I mean, when I say I am in love with this ring, and it has the second ring here, the second band, like almost like an engagement looking kind of thing. I don't know if you're kind of seeing that. Let me get a little bit closer. The purple in there, yeah. And I wanted it to, I don't have the other one. The other one's in because I'm going through all my jewelry. This is in my size 8. So my size 8s are like my goal. I'm going to get back into them. My hands are just kind of swelling for some reason. And when the swelling goes down, the first thing I lose is in my face and in my fingers and in my feet. Those are the 3 things that I'm going to lose weight immediately. Everything else is going to take its doggone sweet time. But I love this. And what I love about it is it feels, you know, dainty. It feels classy. And it is just fabulous. I love the details on it all the way on the side, all the way around, the little gemstones. You know, of course, it is a costume jewelry, but I love it. Okay, so this was a repeat buy, and I got it for $1.98. $1.98. Now, sometimes these go up and down in prices, but again, pop them in your cart. Hopefully, you know, at some point or another, they will go down. And I'm even finding when I'm purchasing stuff, even if I purchase it at a higher price, guys, I'm going to say 90% of the time, I'll get some kind of price adjustment, literally. So I'm not even beefing about, you know, paying a few dollars more than what I used to back in the day, because right now I was going through, and I don't think it's any in this one because I just got this order, but I had on my several orders that I've been showing you over probably through August and the first part of September, I had a price adjustment almost daily on some item in like 4 or 5, 6 orders. So don't forget to go on it every day. I don't care what you do or what you say. If you have a few seconds, go on your Temu app or go on the website and just check the price adjustments. It's like 5 minutes out of your day, and some of them pay off. I'm not even going to joke. Okay, I think that might have been the last. Oh, no, I had this piece right here. Okay, to make sure. I think I put all the small pieces in this little bag. Okay, so I haven't seen you in the comments in a while, but one of my besties, her name is Birdie Lane. She had sent me something back at Christmas last year. Her and her granddaughters, maybe it was her daughters, I'm not sure who it was, but they had sent me like these little earrings, and I fell in love with them. They were like little ornaments, and so I think it was silver and red, and there might have been a gold pair, I don't know, but I saw them and I went on and searched, and I found some that were, you know, some that I could probably wear, you know, year round, even like at Easter, you know, whatever. I don't know. Maybe even at the first of the year at New Year's. But let me show you what I'm talking about. They're just little simple ornament earrings. They got the little backings on them. I think they're cute. So you got your blue pair, and I wanted something different from the colors that I already had. And they did. They had other colors too. They had from every season you wanted to. But I chose these because I really like the Cinderella blue, because I name all my colors. That's the Cinderella blue. And of course, this is the Princess Pink, which I really, you know, guys, I'm starting to really like pink a lot too. Pink is becoming one of my faves. It's always been a fave, but it's been a real fave lately. And then I'm just going to call this Winter White. Why not? Winter White, and it's so cute. Now, these on the affiliate pricing was $1.77. Fun, you know, whimsical kind of jewelry. You cannot beat it. Now, I told myself I was going to start wearing earrings, and I still haven't, but I'm going through my jewelry, and I'm really laying it out. I found a few of my necklaces, because they've all been kind of like in the Temu bags, because I really needed to get them into the jewelry boxes, and I realized I had like 15 jewelry boxes, and I couldn't see what I was going to do. So I just decided I got one of those hanging bags from Temu, and I'm going to do, you know, a little picture of it at some point in the future, and I'm going to be able to see my jewelry. And even when I come to a video, because again, when I start to do a video, I don't plan. I mean, some people get out there and they plan their whole video. They know month to month what they're going to do. I'm like, oh, it's time to do a video. Let me go grab a bag of something and go sit in front of the camera. That's how I roll. I'm very amateur at it, but I feel like I'm a professional at it too at this point, because it's so easy and so natural, because I just feel like I'm coming and talking to my besties, and I'm just hanging out with a group of people who have like-minded likeness of Temu, and we're crazy. We're crazy for Temu, right? Okay, let me get something that's not jewelry related. Oh, okay. I wanted to do another kitchen video. I'm so proud of myself. Last night I went and my kitchen was like a tornado. Now, I haven't done the cupboards because that's something I want to do on video, but my kitchen table, I should have did a picture of it. Just trust me, it was overflowing, and it had been like that probably for a month, maybe probably longer than that, because it was just a place to stick stuff that I did not know what to do with it. It is wiped clean right now. Literally, there's one vase with some, you know, fake tropical flowers, because I'm still kind of hanging on to the last seconds of summer, kind of like a little beachy theme. And I have a little candle, and everything else is just real clean. I'm so proud. I'm so proud. But do I have a bunch of kitchen-y stuff that I have not even touched, used, or anything? And I just shoved it in. I put them in some more bags and put them in the cupboards, because when I go through the cupboards and clean them out, I'm going to go through and put them in fine places for them and figure out what I got to do to organize. But this one step closer. But what I'm getting at, I say all that to say this, is that I wanted to get more kitchen-y stuff and do a whole kitchen-y kind of video, because I just love them. I love to find little gadgets that I'm going to use. And I'm hoping that this is going to work. Now, I did open this up. It's like, you know, when you have the saran wrap, right? Now, I am notorious for pulling it off, trying to use that little thing that cuts, and I always seem to cut the bottom of my fingers, and I know there's a way to do it. I'm just impatient. I don't know why, but I never can get that thing to work. And I thought that this was going to do something, but I don't know how it's going to do. So this will go into one of my future reviews if I do hold on to this. So I think it's something, okay, I was about to say, well, now it's making sense. I was like, wait, what? This isn't going to work. All right, so, and I think they got some directions here, because they sure didn't have none in the box. When I opened this up to come do the video, I didn't do this part. So there is some hickeys. I feel so special, that you're going to put into the ends of the, I should have known that because it was rattling. I was like, what is it? Is something broken? But these go into the ends of the saran wrap, and I wish I had a package of it to show you. But they're going to go in, and they're going to probably go at the back of this, like that. And you put the roll in here, and I'm assuming you're going to feed it through. I don't know how it's going to work, but you're going to feed it through some kind of way. How is that going to work? Because that's not open. How is it going to? I guess you might have to do. Okay, I figured it out. Okay, I think I know. I think I know. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, so yeah, you're going to pull it through here. There is a little gappy kind of place right here. So you're going to pull it out through here, the saran wrap, and it's going to have this thing here, which I'm kind of concerned why it's just sitting out like that. I don't know. Oh, I do know. They're so super smart. there is a peel here where you pull it off and it's sticky. And that, because I was like, this is not going to work. They think of everything. So you're going to pull it out, and then you're going to be able to pull your saran wrap over this part and slide it here. I'm just thinking, and this isn't even, guys, that's plastic. But saran wrap, you know, you don't have to have that fully little, those like a knife thing. You don't have to. This was probably going to be perfectly fine. And my goodness, I can't even believe it. I paid $6.88. Now, I'm mistaken. I know I've gotten 2 price adjustments. I think one was like 23 cents. I said I was going to write them down and I forgot. And I think the other one was like 19 cents. So yeah, like a little, you know, $6. I don't know. But if it can keep me from, you know, grazing my knuckles and get me some kind of system. And I actually kind of like it. It's kind of, you know, real. I could put this somewhere. Like, I'd probably keep it in my pantry until I would just sit it out as I used it. I wouldn't leave it just sitting out all the time because I value my counter space, right? But it's actually pretty nice in my opinion now that I'm getting a grasp on it. $6.88. If you need one, you might want to buy you one. I was just thinking to myself, I am so tired of the old way of doing things, and I just needed something quick, fast, that's going to cut, and I don't have to think about it. I also wanted something that was going to be when I roll it out, I could do it real quick, because the other way I would mess it all up and it be in 10,000 pieces. Comment, let me know if you had issues with your saran wrap until you finally got it as well. So yeah, now I get it. I can't wait to put this one to use for sure. Okay, what's next? What's next? Okay, I did get a couple of clothings. This was on the, no, this was not on the sponsorship. This is something I paid for, and I only got it, guys, because of the price, literally. The price was just so right that I said, well, you know what? It's something that I like. I don't know how it's going to look on me. I even upsized a little bit because I was like, I don't want to take a risk on it. Because I know I'm not going to send it back because it was just so inexpensive. You got to look for those deals on Temu. Now, Temu with the clothing lately has been a hit or a miss. I kind of been leaving it out and just getting other stuff. But I'm gradually going back in and trying to find things. Because, man, I went through a bunch of clothes and, you know, things, my tastes are changing, I think. I mean, I just don't enjoy most of my clothes. I love all my t-shirts, but I can't live a life in t-shirts, can I? No, I need other clothes. So, guys, let me show you what I'm talking about. And I might try to pop in a picture because I'm not going to be able to try this on in this video because literally it's late in the day and I can't go film all that and then edit it. I'm trying to do this on the fly. But this is what it looks like here, and I will try to pop up a picture as well. I will remember to do that. It's super long, and the only thing is about it that I have any qualms is that I don't know if I'm going to wear it with like some black leggings. I would like to have some jeans with it. Just need to, you know, see how it's going to look. Now, if this is real tight on my waist area, then I'm wearing leggings. If it's a little bit looser, then I'll go towards some jeans. Hopefully, if, you know, I can, I will do some, you know, some Temu plus size clothing, because I haven't done that in quite a while. But I love this color. And even though we're going into the fall, and, you know, I don't mind, because, you know, what color palette do you use? Can't you just use whatever you want to use? Can't we just do what we want to do? But let me tell you, I did upsize in this, and I went to a 4X, and I can already tell I'm glad I did for this part right here, because this is not stretchy at all. There is no stretch. This is literally going to hug me. I got a feeling. Now up here at the top, this is real stretchy. So that's, and my problem is in my middle. So yeah. So I did go up to a 4X. I'm kind of glad I did do that because I did check the measurements, but, and I just was second guessing myself, but I said, nope, I'm going to definitely size up to a 4X. And of course it was 100% polyester. And guys, if this is something that I can wear to work, wear to church, you know, I can go out to dinner with it. I just thought these pearls were cute. It just looked nice. And you know what even looked nicer? Was the doggone price, guys. I paid $3. You heard me right. $3.23 for this top. And you know, it might not be everybody's style, but I'm quirky. I like things that are different. I don't want to be like everybody else. Haven't you figured that out about me right about now? But yes, I couldn't pass this up. I'm hoping upon hoping that this is going to be a good fit. And even if it's not, I'll hold on to it for $3. I mean, yes, it is nice. And the quality of it, I'm going to have to give them a 10 out of a 10 on it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, what's next, what's next, what's next? Let's see. I kind of want to do something other than clothes. Man, is this getting down to the end? I guess it is. All right, well, we're going to do another piece of clothes, and then I got another item. Oh, now I did purposely break this out because a couple of the items that I ordered for Halloween, Falloween, autumn, fall, they got taken out of my order because they were not discontinued, they were out of stock. And I'm talking about like 3 different things. So I was like, And so I was like, the kind of theming I was going with kind of got pushed out of the water. So I'm hoping some of the other things that I've just been ordering, in the last couple of weeks will show up. We shall see. But yes. Oh, I do remember this one. Now, this one actually was something I paid out of pocket as well. No, I didn't. No, this was the sponsorship. And I'm sorry to go back and forth with it because what happened was I had an order and I had a bunch of bags. And I told you guys I was just breaking them up and showing you different things here and there. And then I put whatever I had left in the last bag in with the sponsorship stuff. And I didn't go on and check it off. But maybe in the product links, I'll just put, the affiliate price or was sponsored. I'll figure out a way to do it if I can do it quickly. But I got to get on the boogie with it. But I remember paying full price for this because I was like, do I love this as much to pay this price? I don't know. One thing I can already tell you right off the bat, it is very, very short. And again, I'm not going to have time to, try on and do a whole try on. But this is also something, it's supposed to be like a cold shoulder kind of thing, but this looks awful narrow. And I'm going to try to love it because I love Disney stuff. I love this font. I mean, I love the color of it. I'm telling you, I'm just loving it. Almost kind of matches my nails today. Please return to Mickey & Co., Main Street, USA, 1928. Guys, I'm a Magic Kingdom girl. I love, love, love anything to do with Magic Kingdom, the fantasy of it all. And I really love this shirt, but I did get it in an XXL. That's what the problem is. Okay, now it's all coming back to me. Because I'm like, why would I do that? So I took a chance because sometimes the XXL will work out for me for some stuff, not all stuff. And at this point, it's just it's kind of short. I'm going to try it on and see how it goes because I really do love this. And then I'm going to try to look and see if I can get it in a plus size. I might just have to pay more money for it because I really, guys, I love, love, love that font. I just can't even believe they can even sell this stuff like they do. Now, this cost $8.20. And if it just wasn't so short, I think, I could do all right with it. But it's going to snug me. I can tell that right off the bat. Now, it is stretchy. And I'm sure it's 100% polyester because most of they are. Well, no, it's 96% polyester and 4% spandex. So it will stretch. I think I do like it. I'm going to try to hold on to this because I just could see myself wearing this with some jeans on the weekend. I just can't. Okay, well, we're going to come down to the last item here, and it's in this box. Let me double check and make sure. I do have some more stuff that I've got sitting in other bags. They're going to be in another video coming up very, very soon. But let's talk about this one. This is also something I purchased with my own money. I don't think I even ever opened this up. Or did I? I will tell you why I bought this is because I needed it. And I hope and hope and hope it's going not to let me down. What is it you say? Well, let me tell you right here. It is one of those things that you use to lift furniture when you don't have anybody around to help you. And I was hoping that this is going to be, now it's very nice. Okay, there's some little rollers. Okay, how many rollers? I think they might go under each of the feet. Okay, that's what it is. Is there any instructions? There's nothing in here, nothing on the box. I'll have to go back and look at the one I bought it from. Okay, so they have all these little contraptions here that go under the bottoms of like a desk, which is what I'm needing to do. I need to move my desk, my actual work desk that I work on my office. But it is heavy. And I needed something. And my kids sometimes will be around to help me, but nobody's been able to do it. So you basically got to go in with this thing right here and you lift up. I think it's going to roll and easy lift up. Oh, believe me, you will see me do a review on this because I have to move my desk because I have one of them mats that you roll your chair on and I destroy them. And I bought a very heavy duty one this time. I didn't buy a cheapy one. And I have to, the way this desk is, and it's an old desk, and my goal for 2026 is to redo my whole home office to like literally change it and give me a whole new vibe. But it just didn't happen in 2025 because so much else had to come first, right? But I'm going to try to lift up, not necessarily the whole desk, but 2 pieces of it. And I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know how these things go under there. I'll have to read the directions, but I think they slide under there some kind of way. I don't know. I'm not so hopeful. I'm trying to be positive, and I'm not going to hurt myself. I'm not going to get strenuous, but I'm going to try to lift up 2 areas of it. Lift these up because I just have to lift it up like literally. When I say probably the length of this cell phone, I just need to lift it up enough to pull the other mat out and put the other one in and lay it down. Ta-da, I'm done. And of course, this is something that I could use. I have other pieces of furniture and stuff that, you know, I probably would get some help with and maybe get some other little things to work with it that I can, you know, lift up and maybe put on like a hand truck. I don't know, but I hope this works. I looked and looked and looked and these things were doggone expensive. I didn't even think about when I did the sponsorship how this would have been when I could have probably went through them. But I got it down to, they had them like for $20 and $30 and $40. I'm not kidding you. It seemed like the same looking one too. This one I got all the way down. I found it for $11.80. And I know you get what you pay for, but all in all, it does feel like it's pretty sturdy, very thick. I just got to make sure that whatever I'm doing, that it just makes sure it doesn't roll. But I guess once that pressure goes back on there, I don't know. I'm going to have to go and look on it. Comment, let me know if you bought anything like this or something similar, even if it wasn't from Temu. This is something I've been looking forward to purchasing. And, you know, maybe it'll help me with little things around the house that I just cannot lift and I don't want to hurt myself. So $11.80, guys, on this one. Yeah. So I did have a few things that were sponsored, not many. Most of this stuff was what I purchased, and it was the last little bit of stuff that I got that I've been holding out because I kind of got behind on a few things. But yes, Temu is still coming with the items that I'm searching for. I just put in a great order last night, well, the wee hours of this morning, with a lot of little gadgets that, because I went through and as I'm decluttering, I was like, I need something for this, I need something for that. And I've been putting it together and I've been finding them for really good prices. And I'm hoping I can do a video with things, again, under $3. I know that's kind of hard this day and age with Temu, you know, but I found some stuff. I mean, they're not wow. There's just, you know, stuff to help you run your house, things that can help me, you know, be better organized. But I thought they would be awesome to show you guys. You might already have them. And if you don't, you might find something in the video that you need. So stay tuned for that when it gets here. That's coming probably towards, you know, probably about the 1st of October because I just ordered it. It takes a few weeks to get here. But guys, I just want to tell you, Temu has everything. And next week and the week after that, we're going to be going into October. Oh my gosh, I can't even believe it. I was looking and about this trip that I'm going to take, and I'm going to be talking about that probably very soon. There is 100. Well, at the time I was looking, it was like 104 days till the end of the year. So I don't know if it's still 104 days, but if you stay to the end of this video, I would like you to put in the comments 100, because we're probably about around 100 days till the new year, guys. Ponder on that. Where did 2025 go? And did I thrive in 2025? Did you thrive in 2025? I know I got a heck of a lot of stuff done. I know a heck of a lot of stuff came at me and tried to get at me, but I conquered it, and I'm, still breathing and still in the fight, still in the game. But yeah, 100 days till the end of the year. Yeah, but my next couple videos will be geared towards the sponsorship, and they're going to be, kind of fun videos with a variety. I'll leave it at that. All right, guys, thank you so very much for hanging out with me, and I'm going to end the video here so I can go do some editing and get it out to you as soon as possible. Love you guys. See you very soon. Bye. Don't forget to use my code FAV22452 if you need it. All right, bye, guys.